Hello YouTube, this is...
Weekend Spenders!
Alright, we told you we were going to review one of our custom vehicles, and I gotta give you the background of what happened or why I decided to go this route. Basically, my whole toy experience as an adult started when I was like 28.
You were 28?
And
I knew that. Keep on going. Roll with the picture.
And it started out at a vintage toy store. That's where it got started. And I was very hesitant about even buying. I wouldn't even go in the store because for some reason, I just figured it was going to cost a lot of money. And when I eventually got the courage to walk in, it was just amazing. It was phenomenal. Though it just all the toys from the 80s, and man, it was just amazing. And as I realized, it was going to cost a lot of money to even get going on this, and I didn't even know what I was going to do. I didn't know that it would get this far. There was no thought about it. I just started buying it. Started out with a 3 3/4 inch Yoda from probably like the 2000 era. I asked the salesperson or the business owner, you know, he didn't have any prices on anything, and so I had to ask him for prices, and so all his prices, it didn't make sense for me to pay $30 to $40 for a piece of plastic, because at the time, it just doesn't make sense as an adult to do this. And so I just kind of bought, you know, the pieces, the vehicles or the characters that didn't have all the pieces. Actually, that's a lie. Because I bought the Yoda from him, and then he told me about that Walmart had the 25th anniversary, so I headed over there, and sure enough, there's Gung Ho and a single carded figure, and he was the next one I bought. So Yoda and then Gung Ho, and it was just amazing to have this character in my hand again after 25 years or whatnot of having these toys and as a kid. And so those were my first two, and then my lie is the fact that my next character, and it was a character vehicle, it was Sergeant Slaughter in the Triple T, and I actually can get that bad boy here.
Ooh,
so this all started back in 2008. So sorry about that. Here he is. This is what I got, and I couldn't believe. I don't even know why I'd buy Sergeant Slaughter. But something about it just clicked, just like with that Dang It Muffy character at the Galactic Battlestar Galactica figure that I bought this weekend. But this is it.
Dang It, not Wolfie.
And this bad boy, should I tell you the price? Because my mom will probably be watching this and she'll get upset. Anyway, it's in perfect condition. The only thing that's missing is this baton. And I paid $25 for it, and I can't believe I bought this, but it definitely a total remembrance of when I was a kid. And so this is my first vintage toy that I got, and then I bought the 2-pack Twins and Nitwits at Walmart, and then it went on from there. But so this is it. Very expensive even to think about it now. Actually, no, it's not that expensive at all. But so anyway, getting back to the point of this this session on YouTube is we had to. There was so many toys that we wanted to buy, and the money's just not there. And we moved from a farm type situation into an apartment back in 2008, and very boring for me living in an apartment. There's no outside activities that I could do. What I'm used to, the moving things with my hands or whatever. So one of the toys that would have been cool to have was the Stinger, and the toy dealer, he wanted, I believe, between $40 and $60 for that toy, and there's just no way. And yeah, we find out later on it doesn't even matter because your characters can't fit anyway. I mean, it's a cool vehicle, don't get me wrong. But to pay $40, it's just not happening. I just can't do that. So anyway, so we started building our own vehicles. We just now let me tell you another thing too, because I'm on another site where I show my customs and stuff like that, and one of the guys says the best thing I can tell you is to keep on practicing. Well, I don't need to practice because I don't make these toys for display. I make them for play value. So they're not perfect. They're not perfect at all, but it resembles the toy I want that I don't want to pay $40 or $60 for, especially to get it home and then finally realize that crack or the scar mark
or that one missing missile,
or that one missing weight. Yeah, just like he says, or whatever can go wrong when you spend $40 on something. It should be perfect, and it's not. They're not, and so it's very upsetting 15-20 minutes after you get home and the toy is not at the $40 level in my mind. I could be wrong. This could be stirring up a fight with other people, but that's just how I feel, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. So without further ado, I give you my Stinger, one of three. I have actually three, and here it is. This is my Stinger. It's foam board. I got the wheels from a construction toy at the dollar store. I'm talking, this probably costs like, oh boy, what could this possibly cost?
$6.
Not even.
$1.
Probably like $1.50, $3 tops. And it does everything you need it to do. I mean, I need to add some stickers to it, but the other thing is important about this is I can give it my own creativity. All my wheels roll. It's got a working winch with my classic hook. Let me see if I can get that in there. It has a working winch. I'll winch it down for you so you can see. It works fine. It can pull a character off your coffee table or your counter and get him back onto the top of the coffee table. It's got an engine that pops up. I even have an engine. I don't know if you can see it, but there is an engine from that same toy. I cut the engine out of that construction toy from the dollar store and I put it in here, so it has the engine, which is cool. I didn't do a hinge thing on this particular one. I was able to get a character for probably $1. I got the actual driver from the toy, and he's not perfect, but he works. And I added the vest
and the
belt. But that's him. Got him for $1, which is cool. Otherwise, he's probably like a perfect figure. Is probably like $20-$30 for these ones, I believe. I could be wrong, but some of the vintage toys are pretty extreme. So I got my missiles. I probably paid 25 cents a piece for them. So there's 4 on there. The difference between my 3 is I have 3 different types. I wanted to try 3 different type of missile harnesses. And this is one of them. And the cool thing about this one, now it has 2 seats in there. It doesn't have a steering wheel. But it has 2 seats in there. I have space up here to hold the bigger weapons, but the biggest thing, and it's got a hitch. You probably can't see it. Let me see if I can turn this bad boy around. There you go. There's your hitch. That's your bottom. It's flat. It's basic. But the value's there for playing, and that's what we do. We appreciate the displays and everybody else's dioramas, but we go simple, and we're happy with it. But the coolest thing about this, the one thing that Hasbro could have easily done to every vehicle, you have so many different weapons, and they're so easily lost, that I put a trunk on the back. This slides out. I do have to add the lights, but I do kind of get jumpy and have to jump from vehicle to vehicle or whatever I'm doing, playset, diorama, what I'm doing. So it's missing a lot of things, but the play value is still there. But I have a trunk and it's full of accessories.
Now regular Joe did this. Come on.
So anyway, let me see if I can bring this down for you to see. Actually, what I can do is, I mean, this holds a lot of weapons, so you can do your adventures. Give me a second here to
across Brazil.
See if I can show you the amount of weapons that. Let me see. They're not showing up. Nope, there's too much of a glare.
What we can do is just show them piece by piece.
Oh, we can. Or we can do this. We can put it on a piece of paper where the glow's not there. But you can look at these weapons. I mean, I got extra rifles in there. I got a claw, binoculars, some kind of weird weapon. If anybody could tell me what this thing is, you can see it.
What the?
I can't. Anyways, there's just all kinds of things, and here's the weapon I really want to know if anybody knows. It's possibly a bazooka. You're not gonna be able to see it, but anyway, so that's what we're getting at. We do a lot of these type of vehicles. We're very happy with. So that's where I don't know. It's part of the play value, the creativity, the keeping the hands moving, just having lots of fun.
Oh, here's one more other detail.
Oh, what do I have? I already showed them the hood.
You didn't say no. You didn't. You didn't show them the engine.
I did.
I'm sorry, you did not see.
Well,
you showed them the engine. Here, this is the engine. He made this. Yeah.
But anyway, so this is one of many toys we make, and we get better.
This was actually one of the first.
Yes, I think that is one of the first. And the trunk just slides right back in there, and then you have the extra accessories if you're on small missions and whatnot. But anyway, this is our stinger for the Cobra terrorist organization.
Determined to rule the world.
Any comments or questions, please let me know. If you need measurements to make your own, let me know what tools you need to make these. That's probably the most expensive part of this whole thing is the tools, which is not that expensive at all. So anyway, so I hope you guys like this vehicle, and I hope you can understand why we do what we do. But this is just one more part of our collecting and building and just everything. We have lots more to show you. A lot of it's too big to show on here to you guys, but
we'll get there.
We will get there in time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We will talk to you another day. Do you have any last comments, Abraham?
Do I? But do I really have any more comments? Comments are, let's go watch Bones.
Okay, we're going to get to Netflix. You guys have a wonderful evening. We will talk to you more. Next up.
Years ago.
Next up is we're going back to the top 5. We're going to the Cobra side. I already showed you 2 of my favorites on the G.I. Joe side of the house, and I actually showed you already 3 on the Cobra side of the house. So, but we're still going to go back over to the Cobra side. We look forward to.
Question.
Oh, go for it.
More of a comment. We're gonna go We're gonna go to superhero Marvel. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Marvel.
I am. You might not be, but I'm going to Marvel.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it to the G.I. Joe thing.
You keep it to G. I'll keep it to Mar, and you keep it to J, and I'll keep it to Mar.
All right then. All right, YouTube. You guys have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.